Good morning, Jamly. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I think there's a thing in front of the camera. There was a thing in front of the camera. Good morning, everybody. And happy Thanksgiving. All right. So this morning I get to start off my day doing something a little bit unwanted, but going to do it. I got to clean out this oven real quick before we use it. So last night, after a 14-hour long day, I got home and we thought, I'm not going to bang this around or anything. Hi, Angel. We thought I needed to put this in place in the oven. This is brand new, unopened box. So before I opened said box and decided to ruin it for us being able to get the money back on it, we pulled the oven out and I got behind there. And lo and behold, the problem that we thought we had was not the problem that we thought we had. We had a simple but yet complicated wire repair job to do, because a while back the house had a lot of mice, little kangaroo rats that had gotten in here, and they chewed through the wiring for the electric igniter on the gas stove. So you have two types of gas stoves. You have a gas stove that's lit by a pilot, and you have gas stoves that are lit by an electric igniter. Ours is an electric igniter. So we thought that the igniter was bad because the oven wouldn't light, which usually means that your igniter is cracked and therefore it needs to be replaced. Well, I'm glad we didn't spend the whole time trying to replace the igniter, because it wasn't the igniter. So I was really happy with that, though it did take longer because where they chewed the wire was it only left me a sliver of wire to fix what they chewed through. So I was able to get it, got it all repaired, got it wrapped up. If you didn't know, I am certified and qualified in wire repair work because that's what I did when I was in the military. I worked and repaired missile and bombing equipment. So that's kind of what my job was. So I do wire repair. And so that's what I did. So electrical repair. And I got it. We got the oven finally, after about 3 hours of work, we finally got the oven to light. So I was really, really happy with that. By the way, if you ever work with gas, always unplug your electricity first. And always, always, always shut off your gas line to the item and remove it from the item that you're working, the appliance you're working with. We did all that. We got everything unhooked, removed, pulled forward, did all the work, and then reconnected everything. And then always, always, always check for any leaking. So you use soapy water. You pour it over the area where the connection comes together. Watch and wait for any big bubbles and stuff like that, which tells you that there's leaking. One moment. What do you guys have? What do you guys have? Excuse you. Where'd you get that? Ow. You are in your own world, little dude. So, yeah. So that's what I did last night. That's what I spent my night doing. So today, we're going to clean the oven racks. These shouldn't be too hard to do. The part I have to I probably shouldn't move that yet. The part I have to get is the bottom of this oven because it's caked with stuff. Probably hasn't been used in years, many, many years. So, hence the reason why it kind of had some little friends. So let's do this. I'm gonna bring you guys right down here, so that way I can talk with you. We're gonna be right down here. That's gross. All I want to do is just wipe this out. I ain't looking to do nothing fancy today. Nothing fancy today. We're just going to wipe it out right now. Get all the burnt like droppings off the bottom. Oh boy. Whew. Alright, let's see if I can at least clear our window a bit. So this part here, I would like to clean this. Just so that I can keep an eye on everything as it cooks. Come on, Richard, go that way. Go, buddy. Gotta love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this down here. We're going to put that on because we're trying to degrease this thing. And that's the biggest thing right now is that it's got so much buildup on it. We're going to make sure we get as much of this cleaned off as possible. So many years of buildup that never got taken care of. Kind of makes me sad, honestly. I don't want to use that other thing on this. I have to be super vigilant. You don't want to use anything abrasive. Boys, what are you doing? Rigby, thanks. What are you little boys doing? Well, it's gonna look a lot better than it did. Once I get that wiped off, then I can actually get the doors wiped off. Or the shelves, the racks, that's the word. I'm looking for the word racks. I'm going to try to clean all that because you don't want any of that residue sitting behind. There we go. Now I just have to wipe these down and we will be ready to put these bad boys back in. So, just doing a wipe down. We're not doing any scrubbing right now. After tonight, after everything's all cooked, then I'm going to take the whole thing apart and do a full Brillo pad with the big gloves on scrub down of this thing. I'm so glad we have a big sink. Now, maybe I'm weird. I used to do this all the time when I would cook, but I'm not doing a big turkey this year, so I'm not going to do it this time. But usually what I would do every Thanksgiving, when I started getting ready to do all my cooking, I would use the second rack to put a massive piece of foil on, right? So I would pretty much wrap the entire rack with foil. And make the second rack like my catch tray in case anything, you know, juices wise or whatnot fell from the turkey or overflowed from the turkey, is what I used to do. Now, I would still do that, but not today. Like I said, I'm not doing a turkey, so I'm not too worried about that. And then I have some big baking dishes or cookie sheets that I can use today for the pies to sit over. So I'm okay on that aspect today. But I am happy that I get to make the turkey rolls and just be able to slide them into place inside the oven using the larger dish instead of having to do 2 rounds in the little convection oven. Woo! My phone just made a loud noise. Oh. Well then, okay. Well, you relax there. All right. All right, we're gonna wipe all this down. You know, my hair is starting to get into everything. I don't know what this thing's doing. So I know that pretty much everybody's probably with family and everything, because it is Thanksgiving. And I would hope that you all are having an amazing Thanksgiving. I'm shedding everywhere. Take a look. I can definitely see through the door now. Is it as good as I would like? No. Will it suffice? Yes. All right, this little bad boy I need to put somewhere so it does not get jostled or jarred or anything. So we're gonna put you in here. Ain't nothing else in there, because we need these. You guys, after the last, let's see, since March, gosh, last 8 months, we have not had a full-size oven to work with, or even an oven that worked properly. Even the one in the RV, the pilot kept burning out, which kept not allowed, like the, what do they call that thing in there? The igniter coupling was bad. It was burnt out in the RV. So to keep that going, like if you were baking or cooking or anything in it, you had to keep relighting it yourself, which is super annoying. But that being said, we are going to go ahead and get started with making the boiled eggs and the potatoes, because I'm going to make potato salad and deviled eggs today. So we're going to be doing 2 batches of eggs. So I'm doing a batch of eggs to do the potato salad, a batch of eggs to do the deviled eggs because we love deviled eggs. So let's see here. Eggs. And all the goodies for potato salad. What else we gotta set this bad boy out. This is the spinach for the spinach dip. Oh, come on, I'm like losing more hair. Alright. So potatoes. I don't have a thing to prop you open. Well then, you just don't want to stay in the refrigerator? Okay. I get it, It's just not your thing. I understand. Okay. I don't know why that is so wide out there. Shouldn't be that far out there. Alright. We need to seal it. No, we need to seal it open. No. Thanks, sir. Do you mind? Excuse me. You are not a refrigerator kitty. Go down. There's my onion. Joseph, hi, how are you? Where is... I got the eggs. And y'all, this ain't even cool. I'm losing so much of my hair. Are these thawed out yet? Oh, not well enough. By the way, if you guys are wondering, so this is this, oh, you can't even see it. This is the sliced turkey. Okay, so it's like thinly sliced. These are gonna be our turkey rolls. So I will show you guys that as we go. And my hair is having its own issue. Now that it's drying, I'm having, that's a weird noise. Okay. Now, we need this bad boy, because this bad boy is going to be for the potatoes. So, we're gonna fill this up. I'll seal that up. Because that's going to be for the potato salad. Now, when I cook potato salad, I want my potatoes to come out softer, but not too soft. Because if they come out too soft and they kind of like mush when you're making the potato salad, you don't want them to mush up. So, yeah. That's good. You're going to go over here. Where is... Oh, you know what? Forgot I put all this away. We need these right now because I need to put this in there. I probably should go get... Hold on. Let me go get the knife kit. I can shut this, I think. And I was going to make coffee this morning. And I decided not to. I'm also making homemade chocolate chip cookies. So that's going to be a thing. I haven't gotten to make cookies since we were in the RV. I tried to do cookies and was kind of disappointed in the way they came out. They weren't the way we would actually hope for them to be. And yes, I'm drinking a Monster energy drink. I don't want to hear it. What are you guys doing? Hi, Nutty Butt. Look at the knives. got the little culprit. Because I need my kitchen scissors. Hi, Leslie! Oh, this thing does not want to scroll. So, yes, I'm drinking an energy drink. And I'm drinking an energy drink for 2 reasons. One, because I'm going to be doing all this cooking today. 2, because I worked 14 hours yesterday, came home and I got home at 10:30 and spent 3 hours fixing the oven. We got it fixed. I had Neil helped me. Thank goodness for him, because he was having to hold the oven tilted against his body so that I could get underneath and do the wire repair. The boys. Don't mind, I have my toolkit sitting there next to the trash can, because that's what I was using last night. Getting everything done. You want all the bits of spinach. Come on. You have to give me all the bits of spinach, not just what you want to give me. All the bits matter. Give me all of them. Because this is what makes up this is what gonna make up the spinach dip. Hi, I'm talking to the live stream.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm making all of these.
Oh, you're live streaming your entire cooking thing?
Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing. There's Neo, everybody. Say good morning.
Hello, everybody.
It's my baby boy. He's here for Thanksgiving with us. Ruby keeps screaming at me. I don't even know what he's yelling at. They've got food, they've got water, but he is just not having it. He wants me to pick him up and love on him. Ruby. I know. What are you yelling at me for this morning? Oh yeah, we out here, I wiped it all down, but that's gonna take, to clean these, look at this. It's just years of it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do that after the cooking. I was like, there's no way I'm spending all that time. Yeah. What, buddy?
I better get back in there before she gets back.
Hi, baby. Say hi, everybody. Look how big this baby's getting. He just wanted me. Now he's like, I'm gonna go that way. Good boy. Did you get your love? Now you're happy? Oh, don't go in there. Y'all can't go in the... So Binks decides he's a dishwasher kitty. Or not a dishwasher, a refrigerator kitty. And now he thinks he's meant for the dishwasher. These BBs they're so cute. Good morning, Yosef. I hope you're doing good. So, we're going to be working on lots of goodies right now. By the way, if I seem slightly delirious, it's because I am. I'm very tired. But that's okay. Now he's mad at me for shutting the refrigerator on him. I can't go anywhere with this kitty. Just always at my feet. Did he? What did you get, Yosef? What's your early present? Ooh, I have a cracked egg in here. See, that's the only bad part about getting a big batch like this, is that you don't know until after you've gotten home and opened the box. But we've got some cracked eggs. So that's not fun. Let's see here. This should be... Okay, this will be the first 12. Because I am going to be boiling these. Oh, nice. Oh, excuse me. I have somewhere in my stuff a Bluetooth keyboard. I'm going to try to find it so I can hook it up to when I'm doing live streams and if I need to type something. But Binks. He's into everything. But because I'm going to be boiling these to make for deviled eggs and stuff, I want to make sure that none of them have any cracks all over them. Because if you start boiling a egg that might have a crack in it, then you run into issues. Excuse me. So, Also, when we fixed the stove last night, or the oven last night. Nice. After fixing the oven last night, I leveled the oven. So it was, I noticed when I was cooking with it, everything was like leaning to, like when you would put oil and stuff in the pan, everything started to lean one direction. And we definitely didn't want that. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do the majority of these potatoes. Probably. I think a dozen eggs will work out for the salad. And let's see, what do we got here for the next part? These will work for perfect. And that will work for deviled eggs. And then we have a whole nother stack. Do we have 2 more stacks? Just 1 more stack? Yeah, just 1 more stack. Yeah, don't place the box on its side. Well, I would hope not. We're gonna move you to the side over here. Rigby, no. No, sir. No. Rigby, no. Get off there. No. No. We're not gonna do that. Sorry, he's clawing at the couch, and we're trying to get them to use only their scratching posts for that. Yeah, but nobody's scratching my couch, mister. You can't be yelling at me over it. Right here on the back one. I don't need you right out. You don't need to be right out. Come on. Okay, I want to get that going. Yeah, I hear you, Joseph. That's amazing, though. I'm super happy that you got to get that. I'm so happy that you got to get that. One, it makes doing several things for yourself much easier. So that's really awesome. You're gonna go there. All right, now it's time to chop up. Right? All right, now we are gonna chop up. Where is my good one? There you are. Now it's time to do the potatoes to throw into this pan here. We can throw that backwards. This one can go right next to it. We're gonna be able to do that? Both of them side by side? It looks like we can. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start getting this water boiling. Let's do the green. Catherine, how are you? From Florida. Yeah, it's actually really chilly here recently. Woo, what happened to the internet for a moment? Wow. So, yeah, it's been really chilly here. We normally don't see these type of temperatures here, but it feels good. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. Let's see here. I'm gonna do, because I want this to be, I don't want them to be like super crazy thick pieces for the potato salad this time. We have a lot of cutting to do for this recipe, but I love making Baby Red's potato salad, so that's what I'm doing again. And I haven't made that like for, I don't know, probably 3 Thanksgivings now. I have not made the potato salad, and by the end of the Thanksgiving dinner, I'm like, something's missing, and then I realize what it is. Got a little bit of snow? Heck yeah, Joseph. You have a great time. have no idea what that noise is. Why do we have a funny noise going on? Oh, it's because the pan's wet. It's alright. I was like, why is it making that weird noise? Because we have a wet pan. Alright. Nice. I bet. Like I'm so thankful that our company, the business I work for, we close on the holidays, and that I think is absolutely fantastic. Because I think that family holidays, especially this year, family holidays are so important. Oh, thank you. Same to you. Absolutely same to you guys. You guys are fantastic. Hence the reason why you guys were the first people I thought of when I woke up this morning. Honestly, I got up and I said, you know what? I need to make sure that I live stream today. Even if everybody else is with their families, I know that there are people out there who do look forward to when we live stream. And it kind of, that sounds a little stuck up, but I think to myself, I know that there are several people I love watching and seeing how they're doing kind of stuff. And for me, it gives me some joy to see like how their family is doing and whatnot. And so I know that I feel that way about certain people. I think it would be safe to say that there are people who look forward to when we are there and available. And so, because I know especially with COVID, oh, she is actually asleep. She's in bed. She is not getting up anytime soon. If she does get up sooner, I will be, I will be shocked. So, she's usually up late and sleeps in longer. Yeah, I see that. I was gonna say, I saw that you have it down as Joseph's World, which I love, by the way. It's a great name. Very it's a very recognizable name. Like, you know, like if somebody came across and be like, yeah, you need to go and check out Joseph's World. It's catchy. It's very catchy. Ooh, food reviews. Sweet. I watch a channel, her name is Stephanie Sue. She has her Stephanie Sue channel, which she does like mukbangs on. And then she has what she calls Bacon a Mystery on her Miss Mango Butt channel. And I love those videos. And I'll tell you what it is. If you guys ever get a chance, go check it out. It's Miss Mango Butt. And she does these videos where she will either watch a movie or read a book, and she tells you the story while baking. Ooh, from your local restaurants. See, that's cool. So I really love watching it because not only do I get to hear the story, the synopsis of the book, the storyline, a more abridged version of said story, she's just extremely animated and such a character as she tells the stories. She kind of throws her own takes on it. She kind of throws her own like opinion or attitude towards like how she feels about certain things, which is exactly what I would do if I was reading a book. You see something or you read something in a book and you're just like, why would they do that? She kind of does like, you know, that. And I love that. I love being able to hear stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, check it out, Miss Mango Butt. And she does Bacon a Mystery. And she's even recently started doing, what do they call those? You know, Hunt a Killer or whatnot. They're like, they send you like a forensics file and it has like a homicide file, and then you solve the case with all the evidence and everything that they put inside of this box. She's been doing those, and I love watching it. One, because it's almost like you're playing the game with her, and you don't have to pay the money because they're kind of expensive for those games. you literally get to play the game with her each month that she gets the new one in. And all you're doing is just sitting back and watching, but answering the questions that she's asking throughout it. And you could just be sitting at home writing this stuff down if you wanted to, technically. And it is awesome. I'm really into stuff like that. Like, I really, really like mysteries and things like that. So there's actually a show out on Amazon. What do you call it? That's been out on Amazon. I am so excited that it's out on Amazon because, well, one, because I'm weird, but it's a show I used to watch back when I was pregnant with Taylor, and it was called The New Detectives. I think it was on Discovery's A&E channel. Yeah, it's on Discovery's A&E channel. And I loved that show. This cat has been yelling at me all day. Like, since about 4 o'clock this morning. He is not happy right now. He's been wanting me to just sit with him, and I don't want to sit down right now because I am busy, but he wants me to come sit, and because I'm not sitting, he's getting a bit of an attitude about it. I think a couple more and that should work. I don't think I need those ones. Wow, my internet is just glitching all up, isn't it? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I really am sorry. Because I'm not using my good phone. I'm using the old phone, and so this phone is way worse, like way worse. And I do have you guys in the windowsill, so that's probably not the best. I'm already listening to Christmas carols. Oh, no, you can do that. Like, honestly. I was actually going to start up the thing on the TV that has the fireplace on it with the Christmas carols going. But I won't do that till later on because we're going to take all the decorations off the Christmas tree. And we're going to spray the Christmas tree. We're going to pull the Christmas tree outside. Spray it down with the fake snow. So I can snow kiss our tree. Because I have always wanted a tree that looked like it had been, you know, out in the snow, and then somebody had like shaken it a bit and try to knock the snow off, and you just have this light kissing of snow on the tree. I've always wanted one of those kind of Christmas trees. However, they are expensive. And of course, a real one like that would mean that the snow would just melt and then you'd have a puddled mess on your floor. So I've always wanted one of those. Of course, I can't have a real tree anyway, so shouldn't even be thinking like that because I'm allergic. But I've always wanted one of those really pretty ones you can buy at the store, the fake trees that are only kissed, like not a white tree and not one that's like overly done. So you listen to them all year round, that's awesome. But they are just so expensive, and I always tell myself they're fake trees, so they do last a while. So I guess technically, like when you think about it long term, it's worth it. So this year though, I think this is the last year for this poor tree. This one's kind of, you know, it's seen its better days. Like it's at the point now when you go to take it out of the box, all the needles on it just start falling everywhere. Which you can expect from a fake tree, but once they start to really age, then they really start to fall apart. So I might invest next year in a big, beautiful snow-kissed fir tree. And a fir meaning the actual type of tree, not like made of fir. A fir as an F-I-R tree. But I think I might do that for next year. But this year we're going to spray this bad boy down and call it good. So yeah, this should be enough taters. All right. That's what I love about these things. You've got all this Got all this. I almost fell. We have uneven tiles on the floor, and I almost fell. That's why I love these things. You can just bend them to your will. So, I also need to go in my room and get the litter and get these guys a fresh litter pan because they're going to want a fresh litter pan today. It is Thursday, and every Thursday I change out their entire litter box. So I dump their litter twice a day. I empty it in the morning when I first get up before I head to work, and then at night before I go to bed. So, loving my life. I don't remember. Is that? Oof. Is that Felicia? I don't remember. You guys have to help me out here. Loving my life. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving. So I got a call again. And they changed the boys' appointment again. However, these little men will not be going all the way to Kingman for their neuter because they're still technically belong to Saint, right? Their adoption isn't finalized yet. So technically we still are not officially. Oh, hi Esther. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Sorry, I have a lot of people that have the name of like the Loving in their name. So like Loving My Life, Little Love's Nursery, Loving Nursery Babies, Loving Reborn Mama. Like there's a lot of that name. So I get confused with each one that is like, because they change it sometimes. So, but welcome in Esther, welcome, welcome. So now what I'm gonna do, because I was gonna go ahead and start chopping these pieces up, but I don't think that's too smart yet. I've got the potatoes. Oh, I haven't even got the potatoes on yet. Yep. They're going to cook real fine if you have them lit. There we go. I hate working with gas. You guys have no idea. I absolutely hate working with gas. It terrifies me. Like, to no end. So. Yeah. I don't like it. Oh, get out of there. So I am going to make the spinach dip because this has to sit in the refrigerator for a while. So let's get this made. Give me a second. I'm going to turn you guys just a little bit so you guys can slide you guys this way a little bit. Oh, no, no. Woo. Maybe not. This tripod's cool and all, but it ain't all that great. So let's just tip you guys like this a little bit. I'm actually like straining the spinach because it was frozen, so it was partially thawed because I had put it in the refrigerator to thaw out, but it just didn't thaw fast enough. So now we're running it under cold water. Please don't run your spinach under hot water, you'll cook it. You don't want cooked spinach in your spinach dip. That would be really gross. Dude, that was some air, Beans. Did you see how high that cat jumped? He like went flying up that wall. And here's a crazy thing for you guys. What do you guys think of this idea? Because I had this idea. See that little pillar right here? It's just a lone pillar, you know, for the archway. Whoa, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Nope, get off there. Yeah. He's like, seriously, he is like a ninja. This pillar right here, right? It's about that thick or whatnot. I thought about making it where, like, right up here, all the way down to the ground, making it into a material that the cats could scratch. Because they love to scratch at this thing, just for the sake of scratching at it, because it's kind of its own little lone pillar. So I think that'd be a really cool idea to give them this long scratching post. All right, we need the mayo and the thing of sour cream. But by the way, this way I'm doing this is not vegan friendly. Just FYI, because I know there are people out there that are vegan or who don't eat certain things because of health reasons, but this is not a vegan friendly recipe. I am using Best Foods mayo and I am using whole milk sour cream. And then we're using Knorr's vegetables. Yeah, because I want to get that done, and then we have these really high ceilings, like really high. And I would love to put like a shelving that sticks out away from the fan blades, you know, so that it would run the length of the room and make it to where the cats could climb up and then get up there in a way. We've been having issues with Godric. He only ever went after Bella and Mocus like when they were really little. Went after Bella once when she was a bit bigger and learned his lesson real quick because Bella don't put up with nobody's crap. But he keeps on like attacking Rigby. He doesn't really go after Binks. Binks is a bit quick. He kind of runs from everything. Rigby's such a cuddler and lover that he doesn't really take heed of that stuff. So he attacked Rigby the other day. It scared Rigby so bad he literally shit all over himself and all over Neil. So that's a thing right now. And I want him, even though they have the cat towers, he wigged out so badly. I would love for him to have a really good high space he could be up on away from Godric. So as of right now, Godric's not allowed to run loose in the house. Winnie Bear and Tonks have no issues with the kitties. They play with the kitties and they all just kind of chill out together. But Godric, when he comes in, has to be kenneled away from the cats. Because even if he's in the kennel and they even come by, he snaps at them through the kennel. He started doing that when we lived in the RV. And that's kind of a problem. It's definitely a problem when you've, when he's been raised with cats, so I don't know. I mean, we've always done fostering, so like his entire life I've done fostering. He's never been without foster kittens around. So this was new. I've never had an issue with him doing that before. So this was one of those things where we were like, what happened? Like, why is he all of a sudden doing that? So I don't know. But we love him and we want the best for him. So we're just, when Taylor gets home, which will be soon, you guys, he'll be back soon. He'll be doing more work and training with Godric. Godric is Taylor's dog. So that dog loves Taylor with every fiber of his being. So I told Taylor he'll definitely need to do a lot more work with him. And he'll be, of course, staying up in the apartment with Taylor. So, which I'm actually going to be really happy to take care of tomorrow. We're going to be getting the apartment all fixed up for Taylor. So it's a nice little bachelor pad. And I think it'll also be good to give him his own space. Woo! Let's see if I can get this to mix together. That is some thick sour cream. All right, let's throw our Knorrs in there. I bought 2 of these because last time I didn't, and we had none for Christmas because everybody went and bought all the Knorrs vegetable mix, and I wasn't very happy about that. I made me very sad. So this year, I bought 2 of these so I can make some now for Thanksgiving and another batch for Christmas, because you gotta have, in our house anyway, in our family, in our house, you gotta have the spinach dip. I'm kind of sad because all of our family is getting together for Thanksgiving out in Lake Havasu with my auntie, one of my absolute favorites people in the whole wide world. My aunt is like my best friend and like a mother. She's the closest thing I ever had to an actual mother figure. And so I have very high respect and regard for her, and I love her to pieces. But all of her kids and stuff are all going out there. All my cousins are going to my aunts. All my cousins, all their children, their significant others. And here's my problem with that. None of them quarantine. My cousins all work outside the home, around other people, around businesses. Their jobs are essential workers, so they are out. I work, so I wouldn't be going to be around anybody. That being said, my aunt works as well, so they're all out and exposed to the community and stuff. And then they're all, because my other cousins live out this way, out in the valley. My aunt lives in Lake Havasu. And they're all meeting together at her house for Thanksgiving. And I'm so scared that one of them is going to get sick. So I'm going to pray for the absolute best for them, and that nobody catches anything, and that everybody stays super healthy. But I can't risk getting sick. I've got Taylor coming home in a couple of weeks, and yeah, it terrifies me. Terrifies me. And we have a lot of work to do. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh. I'm wearing spinach juice now. This is the best part right here. I know that sounds so gross to say that, but it really, really is. I love doing this part. I don't know why. My strainer always has trouble. Ew. My strainer always has so much trouble with this. Like when I have like stuff like, say, spinach or whatnot in the strainer, it blocks the little holes of the strainer and it won't let anything drain. So it won't strain out the stuff. So like it's noodles, it works. You do something like spinach, it's like, nah. Hi there, we are doing great. Friendly Warrior. How do I know that name, and I'm drawing a blank today, guys. Like I said, my brain is not working today. I know who you are too, and you have to remind me again. I usually am really good at the names. I'm like running off of like 3 hours of sleep, you guys. I'm so tired. I am so tired. Chris! I knew it was something like that. I knew it. I'm sorry, Chris. What are you guys into? I can hear you banging stuff around. What are you guys doing? Oh my god, that's not the smartest. You guys, that's... Where do they find this stuff? Where did this come from? I have nothing pinned to the walls. So where did this come from? They're finding things. I can't figure out where they're finding them. It's like when you have a baby, you know, like if you put, like, they always tell you when you're gonna baby proof to get down on your stomach, on your tummy, lay on the ground on your tummy, not on your hands and knees, on your tummy, and look around from that level. You're with your brother and sister-in-law. Oh, awesome. How's the baby? And so, you get down on their level so you can see what they see from their perspective. And in doing that, you can kind of find dangers. Now, we just moved down here, and this place still needs a lot of work. So I am finding things every day that are either that have broken bits or things that need to be, you know, repaired, things that need to be picked up, or using the vacuum to suction certain corners out. We're still learning all those bits about this house. So woo. If there's anything that this is, it's exhausting on the arms with mixing it. Best spinach dip, I'm not even kidding. I love doing this spinach dip. It's not my own recipe, but now we have to go let it sit, because now the flavors, what I call the flavors, need to wed. But there's the dip. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator with the lid. What? Where'd the lid go? Oh, I think the lid is in the other room. I'll be right back. Why did I hear him right through that window? What the heck? Our windows are double pane. Walked in that room and I heard the neighbor's dog bark. It startled me. I thought it was right outside the window. The windows are supposed to be like, I don't know how to explain it, but these windows are like this thick. Double sliders, by the way. If you guys don't know what that is where you can either open the window this direction or you can slide it open this direction. So both of them are on their own tracks. Spinach dip. Oh no! These were supposed to get brought out yesterday. We might not have bread rolls if those don't thaw out in time for tonight. But, you guys, I have a mini muffin baking pan now. Mini muffins. You guys, you have no idea. I have wanted to do mini muffins for ages. Ages. But I couldn't find one of these in any of our stores. And Grandma had one. So now I have a mini muffin pan. So, eggs are a boiling away. I still have to do one more batch of eggs. You love being an uncle. I'm so excited for you. Like, my nephew is in danger of being too dang cute. Yeah, no shoot, right? No shoots. Like my nephew, my brother's little one, Brendan. Oh my God. Seriously, he has one of the cutest laughs I've ever heard. Still, Sarah's laugh wins everything hands down. Sarah has literally a gem of a laugh. But my nephew is right behind her with laugh. Like, even Taylor didn't have a laugh like that. Like, Taylor always had like a giggle, but never like a full belly laugh. He's still, like, Taylor very rarely has a belly laugh. Very rarely. I mean, he really has to find something really funny for Taylor to, like, lose his noodle. But Brendan, when he laughs, oh my goodness, it's like full body. And it's the cutest thing I've ever heard. Like, it's just, oh my God. One of these times we're going to need to make a trip out to Napa. I can finally meet him. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, that's cute. In dog form. Excuse you. Get out of here. Yo, Oh, just living your best life, just tearing stuff up today. My goodness. They're like having two toddlers running through the house. You know, like when they first just become mobile, they're not quite understanding of everything yet, but they can move, and so they go wherever their legs take them. That's Rigby and Binks right now. So, yeah. Let's see here. So now I still got to cut up the big red onion. Big red onion. I got to cut up the big red onion. Then I've got to cut up the celery. What else do I need? Oh, the olives. Because we do olives. Where's my olives? What are you doing, Mr. Riggy? So, olives. So olives, potatoes, red onion, celery, and eggs. And then of course the mayo, the mustard. I need to get the garlic. I got the garlic in there, so I've got to get the garlic out and the garlic salt as well. Where's the other spoon? I need the other spoon. No, that's not it. This one. I need this one. This bad boy. So I can stir the potatoes. I definitely put way too much water in this. I might be able to take some of the water out, because that is definitely going to boil over. And this, my friends, is why we have glass measuring cups. Get the hot water running so we don't break my glass measuring cup. I also have a big, huge glass measuring cup in the other room. You remember what I'm talking about when I say in the other room? In our third bedroom right now, we have stuff in there. By the way, he was... Yeah, see? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah. So Taylor walked at 9 months, and I just thought it was really funny because people seem like so surprised when that happens. Like, I think Oliver in like the Daily Bumps family, Oliver walked at 9 months. He didn't stick with like continuing to walk, but he definitely walked at 9 months. But Taylor started walking like he was off, 9 months old. So Sarah was not in for, like, she was just not for it. She didn't even really start walking until she was 15 months old. Like, she knew how. She absolutely knew how. I have video footage of her at just before her first birthday, like at 11 and a half months old, walking across the hallway from one part of the door frame to the wall. And she did it repeatedly. But when it came down to it, she wanted nothing to do with walking. So now I've got to decide if the eggs are done. I think they're done. I think they are. So I'm going to shut those off. And now the fun part is, because I'm going to keep that water to boil the next set of eggs. So what we do in here is if I can move you. I keep forgetting this pan has the... Take the basket, put you there, and let those sit. Oh, perfect. Those are perfect. I always forget that this first pan has metal handles. Do not grab metal handled pans when they're on any hot cooking surface. So I gotta put this stuff away. I'm not gonna be making muffins today. As much as I really want to make muffins today, I'm not making muffins today. We are going to be making, you know what? You guys, I'm a hot mess. Because guess what else I forgot to take and thaw out? Because I don't ever make frozen ones. Pies. I grabbed pies. Because I thought we were going to be using that little oven. So I got little frozen pies. I forgot to take them out and thaw them out. What are you crying about, baby? Okay, so we got the corn. This needs to go down here for right now. That needs to come out. That. We're also making alright, Mr. Chicken, real nice. These are going to be all these bad boys. Gotta take all the bits out. Yo! I know what you get. Make sure here. Oh wait, yay! Okay, never mind. I didn't mess up. Okay, I didn't mess up. Woohoo! It says actually to bake them from frozen. So to leave them frozen. Yeah, bowling pin. Oh my God, that was Taylor with Sarah. Anytime Sarah would stand up, Taylor would make it a very big point to make sure he went over and knocked her over. Why? Why? Phone. Why? You guys, this phone is like the worst when it comes to doing a live stream. Let's see here. I'm gonna move this down here. Let's try that. Whoa, hold on. Can I get you to, maybe, I don't know if this is gonna work, so hold on to your britches, guys. Let's see if we can get this thing centered. Let's see. Can we get that centered? Probably. Okay. Let's try this. One, because I think having you guys in the window might be disturbing the connection. And of course, Godric's gonna squawk. Why is that doing that? Let's see here. I can't figure out why this is not setting where I want it. Okay. There we go. Maybe, I don't know. Is that okay, you guys? So we're gonna do corn on the cob, and we're doing the Simply Steams broccoli and cheese sauce one. But we're gonna take these, I'm gonna throw them in a baking dish from frozen. I'm gonna put all of them into a baking dish, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven. I know that's not how you to do these. However, if you've never done it that way, give it a try. You'll understand. So these are gonna go there. I'm trying to decide if I want to. No, I think I'm gonna use those this time. Put this in the refrigerator and get that nice and cold. These pieces, okay, this I am using. That goes with that. The gravy for that goes there. I'm trying to decide if I want to use that one. Oh, this goes with this too. We're cooking that. Those go together. I'm trying to decide, you guys, if I want to use the pork stuffing or if I want to use the chicken stuffing. I'm probably going to use the pork. It's my favorite one. These can go in here for Christmas dinner. But, ooh, guess what I could have made this morning? And I didn't even think about it because something we haven't been having in the house, I have decided not to have in the house, is milk. But I could have made a whipped coffee this morning. Missed opportunity right there. You guys, by the way, I have you guys on a tripod. I got this little tripod off of Amazon. Really cheap. I think I paid like $8 for it. I'm super happy with it. I've been using it at work and everything. All right, let's pour these little guys into the strainer. Where are my tongs? Because I ain't even trying to take my finger skin off. Where did I put my tongs? I think the salt and mustard. They were in here. Not trying to lose any skin on my fingers. These are going to go in here so I can put the next batch in so I can make the deviled eggs. By the way, you guys, it's blowing like, no wonder our internet's going wonky. It's blowing like 100 miles an hour again up here on the mountain. And I always forget that when it blows like that, that it interrupts our internet. This. You gotta come forward, dude. All right. Now for the next round of eggs to go in. Then I can put this away after that. You can go over there. You guys, I'm like, I can't even explain to you guys. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. How good it feels to be here in this room cooking, like really cooking. It feels really good. It's like my happy place, and I flippin' love it. Okay, I need you to go all the way down onto the pan thing. Hold on, guys. My thing is not setting in the pan like it's supposed to. You gotta actually sit down in there. I don't know if I'm gonna need to add more hot water now. Oh, shit. I dropped the egg. It looks like, yeah, I definitely broke the tip of that one. Slightly, but you know what? We're gonna let it just do its thing. I'm just gonna leave it there. Clearly the water's still hot enough because it immediately, like, cooked that part of the egg. We'll go ahead and boil this bad boy. We're gonna let that just do its thing. I'm not even gonna interfere. If it goes all wonky, it goes all wonky. It's okay. We're gonna let it do its own thing. That was my bad, but we're gonna let you live. We're gonna let you live, because we're gonna still eat you. We are. We definitely are. Still gonna eat you. So I think that'll work. Okay. I'm gonna leave this in there, I think. Turn it upside down. Yeah, no. Okay. We're gonna leave you in there. I want you that way. Okay. We're gonna leave this bad boy there to do its thing. Oh, there's a really crushed one down below. Like I said, that's the only bad part about when you get stuff like this is you don't, like, this is the eggs we got. You don't know, like, if you're getting broken ones. Now, recently I've been getting eggs from the neighbor. And, excuse me, I did not want to ask her for the amount of eggs we needed because that's a lot to ask, especially because she has other customers. So, I bought these. At least I know with those eggs what the chickens are fed, how they're treated, all that good stuff. So I've been trying to be a little more aware of where my food comes from and the things that I do get. And so I've been eating a lot of vegetarian meals, by the way, guys. I don't know. They're really good. Let me put this away. Gosh, potatoes take so long to soften when you boil them. It just takes so long. Aha, I found the other broken one. So I'm probably going to use those eggs for that. We'll use these eggs for the deviled eggs. We'll use those ones for the potato salad. And the reason for that is because these guys over here are just having a whole nother issue. Oh boy. I'll open these olives. Start slicing these bad babies up. Cool part is we gotta let the eggs completely cool anyway, so I can't really do much about that right now. So, like the deviled egg ones, they gotta be completely cooled off. Ow! Stubbed my toe. Oh, buddy. Oh, no, that's okay, Joseph. That happens in Utah. We're having a little... Oh, gosh, yeah. The wind here is ridiculous today. I was hoping we'd get away with a day without it, but that doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So, a little bummed out. Because I was hoping we'd kind of have a bit of a nicer day, maybe to set the table up outside and enjoy the weather and eat outside. But we are definitely not eating outside today. Like, let me look here. Find out what the temperature is. Temperatures should be on the warmer side today, but guarantee you we're gonna have super heavy winds. Oh wow, it's actually cold out there for us anyway. Guys, I know there's colder places, but when you live in Bullhead, you're used to 120 130 degree summers, and our coldest is like 55, and it is 57 degrees outside. Oh man. And of course we have 30-mile-per-hour winds with gusts up to 35 to 40 miles per hour. What? Why? It's Thanksgiving. So, fun. Wow, Joseph, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm happy that we give you some way of feeling like you've got some connection to people. So that makes me very thankful. So let's see here, guys. I'm trying to think where I can put these. Excuse you, sir. Get off my counter. What do you think you're doing? No, you can't lick the tree snow. Nope. Put these back in here for now. So they don't thaw. Once I'm frozen, always stick them in the oven. How you doing, little dude? Your brother's being not the smartest, you know that? Okay, so now that that's done, let's put these over here. By the way, you guys, the turkey, when I do the turkey rolls, they're probably going to be the last thing I put in with the cooking, because they don't take long, because the turkey's already done, the stuffing's already actually cooked, and the gravy is ready to go. So when I get ready to serve up the dinner, you roll up your turkey rolls, you stick them in the oven, they heat up for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and they're done. So that's the thing. Now, I need to pull these things out of here so that I can get access to everything that I need. we're going to be setting up all of our little bits. All right, let's do this. All right, I am so happy about this stuff. I finally got one of these cool little doohickeys. Now, this is for like when you make like your frothy milk and whatnot to put in your coffee. A little bougie, but you know, you can use it for many things, but mostly it's supposed to be for cream. But you can use these for like when you make tea to put your cream in. Nice little cream pour, but they're nice. I'm putting that to the side right now. Let's put these bad boys in here. Oh, you did not. I don't know why. You're the only thing in that entire cabinet that did not come clean. What did we miss? You're right there, sir. See, we were going to use this little small thing to do our turkey rolls in. We no longer need to. This can be for the broccoli. Because now that we have the full-size oven, we'll be using the full-size dish. But you know what? Hold on. The corn can go in that one. The broccoli, because it needs to be covered when I cook it, can go in this one. Ta-da! Ow. I need to sneeze. How are we looking here? Can I have one of these? Can I have one? Oh, they're definitely not. No, boys, no. That's what you have a massive 2 towers for. Yes, they have 2 very large cat towers. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about. These cats have 2 massive cat towers. Okay, seriously, thing, could you work? Sorry, guys. It's like the bane of my existence when it's windy. I should have gotten some plastic silverware, but I didn't. I've got paper plates, but I did not get any plastic silverware. Rigby, Binks, get down. Holy moly. I'm gonna put this stuff in the dishwasher because we kind of need this stuff clean. Not like kind of, but we do need this stuff clean. Let's be. You're gonna go back there. You're gonna go right there. You're gonna go right there. Now, these bits go here. Thanks. Go there. Why are you doing that thing? Like, sit up. There you go. Isn't that hard? Okay. I was like, I know I'm missing this piece of silverware, and I found it. Ta-da! Sorry, guys. I need to re-sweep the floor. Oh my gosh, you guys, can you even hear that? They're ripping into the sofa. I want this to scrub up these dishes. Those will start to expand back out. The other thing I'm going to be working on, you guys, is doing my garden thing. I've got my basil, I've got parsley, I've got cilantro and all that. I'm going to start planting those. I have another bucket thing I'm going to do jalapenos in because I really do want fresh jalapenos. So right now we're going to start chopping stuff up. This right here I think is just about ready. I think these are, yep, these are definitely ready. Front one off. We need, oh, those are so hot. Okay. These are definitely ready. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I gotta look and see what we're gonna set. Oh, I have a platter. Never mind. Sorry guys, this internet is just not holding out today. It's on the struggle bus. Okay, let's let that sit. These eggs here should be pretty much done. Turn that off and pull these guys from the boiling water. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. So now these guys have to cool. I cannot stress that enough when you're making the potato. Like when you're making the deviled eggs, you gotta let your eggs cool off. Just don't even mess with them. A lot of people will shock their eggs, so they'll put them right in a bed of ice water. I'm not trying to blanch them. So. But anyhow, holy moly. Ow, ow, ow. We've only been on an hour and a half? Really? Feels like we've been on much longer than that. But I'm okay with that either way. Okay, so we want to do the celery. I should have two bowls for celery, 2 for onion. Well, one of these will work for olive. We may need a little extra, but I don't think we will. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What are you doing, Mr. Binky Binky? Come say hi. Say hi, guys. I'm Mr. Binks. Hi, I'm Mr. Binks. Hi. He does not like to be held. He's not like Rigby. Rigby loves being picked up and held. Binksy's like, just scratch me and say hi to me and then let me go. Yeah, well, listen to that purr. Aww. Okay, go ahead. I don't force them into like staying with me. He wants to get down, I'm gonna let him get down. If he lets me scratch his head for a while, I'll scratch his head for a while. But I want them to know that I'm not gonna force them into something that they're not into. So, now, here's the cool part about using that basket for the eggs. I now have boiling water over here that we are going to ever so lovingly put our corn in. Now,
People like to do different ways of doing this. Now, I am going to put sugar in my water because I, this year, want sweet corn. Hold on. The whole house is rocking. Yo, wind. Relax. You guys, that's terrifying. I'm not even kidding. Like, okay, so sugar's in. Thanks. Come on, get away from there. We're gonna turn that way down. And then, where's my thing at? There it is. Now, woo! In goes the corn into the boiling water. Something we haven't done in a while, which is the corn on the cob. I love corn on the cob. So I'm really glad that this year we did that. Normally I would do like a big batch of corn and then like bake it in the oven or whatever. But I was like, no, I miss having corn on the cob. So I'm glad that we did that this year. Some of these olives are just really soft. I don't like that. That kind of irks me when they're like that. I like... Okay, where is my... I don't even know where my other small knife is. My other small paring knife thing works the best. And for doing this type of work. Where did I see it at? Where did I put it? Think. I just picked all that stuff up yesterday. Where did I put it? Be right back. Excuse you. Stop scratching that. You guys are destroying that couch. What are you doing? I'm going to have to buy new furniture again. Oh, are you? You two are hilarious. Oh my goodness. Can't be that cute. It should be illegal. I went into the other room, and as I walk out, they're both sitting at the door waiting for me. Yes, sometimes it doesn't show you. Like for me, it shows there's two people. Every time something else comes through, it screws up the signal. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna use my little paring knife. Because that makes for cutting little tiny things way easier. Jeff, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving, man. Sorry, it's extremely windy here today, so my internet connection is not really that great. So bear with as the internet comes and goes. So I just wanted to hang out with you guys. You guys are the family and the jamly, baby. And I wanted to make sure that I spent this holiday just cooking and hanging out with you guys. One, because we're in a house and the timing couldn't have been more perfect. I am so, like, I can't even explain to you guys how absolutely thankful and grateful I am that we have this place. Like, oh, I'm gonna get emotional. Nope. No emotions. No. I am so thankful for this this place and the people that I have in my life. My best friend in the entire world, my BFF Hannah. I love you so much, girlfriend. I know she doesn't watch these. She gets super motion sick, so she doesn't watch videos like this because she thinks that too much movement and stuff will make her nauseous. But I'm not vlogging this one, Hannah. This is a live stream, so it's sat still. But anyway, I love Hannah so much. And just to know her and the opportunity that I have here means the world to me. I love that I get to come in here and take care of a place that really had like a huge impact. Thank you, Jeff. Like this place, growing up when I would come out here with Hannah and stuff and we'd hang out up on the roof, was one of my favorite things when I was in later high school years, because I had broken loose and away from my mom and the family, and was finally like out on my own. Like something I don't think I told you guys was that I was no longer living at home through my last 2 years of high school. I left my mom's home my junior year of high school. And so I was paying my own bills and my rent and working a job and completing high school all at the same time. So yeah, and coming up here with Hannah to visit with Grandma and Grandpa was really important to me. They were never judgmental of who I was. They never made me feel unwelcome. They always had open arms and an open door. Always had food whenever we came up here. I could not have asked for better people. Like, you guys, I can't even explain to you what that means to me anyway. Like, I know there's people out there who have to know. Like, there's got to be someone out there that really gets it, that knows exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to loved ones and family and what that means. And you know what? Let's see if I can be smart about this. I'm going to pour these all into the can because I think I can use the can now. Ooh, I almost got myself with that. Let's not do that. Binks is literally trying to attack the dishwasher because the dishwasher is making noise over here. And to him, he doesn't understand why. So he's attacking it. But like I said, we used to come up here, and this place always had so much meaning to me. And then, of course, as they got older, and I moved away because I was, went into the military, things, started to kind of fall into disarray and to disrepair. And so I love that I'm here and I'm helping to get to put this back together and get to, like, I'm seeing some of the later decisions that he made on the house that were kind of like one of those things where you just kind of go, So we're going to be doing some painting. None of the paint jobs in here are well put together or well thought out. We've got no nice divided lines of anything. Everything's just kind of layered on top of each other. Some of the stuff, like one part of the paint bleeds into the other. There's no nice divided lines. There was no tape put up. There's colors that made it onto the ceiling. So it wasn't ever done in a sense of care. It was done as a sense of trying to make something a little bit more new. And so it kind of, Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I won't lie to you. There's times where I have literally fallen away from my faith, thinking that there's no way that this could keep being, that things could keep doing what they do and things keep falling apart, or just when you think you've got your footing and then something else happens and you're just like, it's just one trial after another after another. There's never that in-between break, that let me catch my breath because I'm drowning kind of thing. And so I have had moments where I have felt like, what exactly am I holding on to? Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like there was times where I have fallen away from my faith, and I think that makes us, that's why we're human, and that's why we are not gods. So, but I always find my way back. I really do. And I see blessings in my life that I sit there and I go, there's only one way that that could have possibly happened, and that was by his grace. So, yeah, I always find my way back to where I belong. And, oh, you know, over here, just throw olives all over the place. I need to do this set too. Wow. That one I think had a little bit of a blowout. Yes. And the thing is too, you can fall down 100 times. It's not about falling down. It's about whether or not you get your butt back up. And that's the important part. Like, you gotta get back up. You have to. So, that was loud. Sorry, that was super loud. Wow. Can I wipe that up? Thank you. Need that side of the sink. Thank you much. So if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm eating like the really like soggy ones that you can't cut. Wow, that was actually very soggy. Most of them are pretty good, but every now and again you find a really soggy olive. I always wonder why that is. Like, got the ones that are nice and strong and ready to be sliced, and then you get ones that are literally like that other one that was just blown out because it's just so soft, and some handle it better. Yep, and you can fall down 100 times. Like, literally, you can fall down 100 times. And it's not even about like your failures. You know what I mean? Like, failures are important. You got to be able to fail, and you learn from it. Like, failure is like only one step in the process. So yeah, you may work at something and it may not work out, and that is okay. It's about whether or not you get back up and you try it again. But of course, learn from the first mistake, and don't repeat the process exactly the same way. Learn from a mistake and find a better way to do it. You know, there's many people out there, like inventors and stuff. They do things, right? And they try and try and try again until they get their product right, until they get their invention right. So, I mean, you know, Edison didn't make the light bulb in his first try. You know what I mean? So, Mr. Alexander Graham Bell did not make the telephone work in the very first go. So you have to remember that it's trial and error, and life is literally that. And you know what? Sometimes he won't open a door. Sometimes you have to find a window to crawl through. Sometimes he makes it a little more challenging. And you know what? It's important to listen, because sometimes it's not the door that's open for you. Sometimes he cracks a window. It makes you walk a trial to get it open. And that is okay. If you listen closely, you'll hear the whistling of the wind coming through that little space. That tells you that's the direction you're supposed to go. So it's so important as humans, as people, we learn to listen. Sometimes it's important to just, you know, quit listening to the world around you and listen to what's within. So, like, I always hear people say, you know, what if there's never a door that opens, or there's never a window? And it's like, well, then you're not listening. You got to listen. Sometimes stop listening to the people around you. Stop that and start listening to, there's a voice. It's what we call our conscience. I always say my conscience is actually my voice of God. It's him telling me whether or not what I'm doing is the right thing. Your conscience will tell you whether or not, and you'll know before you even do something, whether or not it's supposed to be the right thing, whether or not it's a dumb thing to do, whether or not something's going to get you in trouble. And then your free will is what you contend with. Your conscience is always right. Your conscience will always lead you the right direction. It is your free will that will distract you. So, think that through. You know? Right? But that's literally the most important thing. I don't think people realize that that little voice in the back of your head when you're getting ready to do something that you know is going to get you in trouble, and you do it anyway. You listen to your free will instead of that conscience. That conscience, like I said, is usually what I call the voice of God leading you on the path of where you're supposed to be headed. So, and here's the thing. If you find a path that has the least resistance, it's probably not the right path. Life is meant to be hard. It's meant to be challenging. It's meant to be an adventure. So do not take the path of least resistance, the path that allows you to be lazy or to find the easy way out, because that's not the right direction. You know, when you go on a hiking trail, you're going to go on that little flat one that's just going to wind you around the mountain's base, or are you going to go on the trail that's going to take you high up in the hills and let you overlook the beauty that the Lord created, right? So, which hike would you prefer? The one that takes the most work but has the biggest reward? Or the one that takes the least amount of work and you get a little bit of benefit from it because, you know, you got out and you did something kind of healthy? Think that through. You know. Wow, how did that get... Oh, it's because it's olives. We're going to pretend that I didn't almost just ask that. We're going to pretend I did. The good thing is, at least we have 2 refrigerators. Because this gonna get messy. Okay. We should really make some of these for a snack. Anybody? You know, if you take this, chop this right here, and plant it, you can actually get celery to regrow. Who knew? I was like, why is that not coming apart? These ones are the bitter part. Like, you don't want to eat that part. So, wash these bad boys off. By the way, always wash your guys' produce. If you guys have produce and you're cooking with produce or you're working with produce, wash your produce. Tiffany! Oh my goodness, how are you? How's your baby? You're getting close, aren't you? Like, real close. This is going to be so nice. I'm almost afraid to post pictures when I'm done because I know Taylor's not home and he really wanted to be. But all too soon he'll be here. Oh, you're going to have a little one in the house by Christmas. Oh my goodness. I bet you are so excited. I can't even, like, I can imagine. I know what you're feeling. Like, The excitement of that brand new little human coming into the world. Holy cow. I'm so excited for you. I know how much you've wanted this, and I'm just beyond thrilled for you. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna use that. I know, I can't even tell you, I am so flipping excited for you. I don't know why I'm using this knife to do this. I should be using the bigger knife, but you know what, whatever. I also need to sharpen my big knives. They are so dull, but sharpening takes so freaking long. And I feel bad because I really wanted to have the dogs in the house, but I know that if I have the dogs running around and Godric pinned in a kennel, we're just going to be listening to him squawk and yap and bark at us all day. So, y'all, I wish that he would just get like out of his own head. He gets so caught up in being so, I don't know. We have a dog with high anxiety, and I've been working with him with CBD. It was doing pretty good for a while. Now it doesn't seem to be as effective. I don't know, you guys. I'm at a loss because I really, like, he's so gosh dang cute. And there's times where you look at him and you just think, this dog went through hell. Like, he really did. Like, he was at death's door when he was found. And then not only did he sit at death's door, you know, he went through a very traumatic surgery. And then, you know, so I'm just like, I understand him. You know what I mean? I understand him. But I also know that there's a frustration with, he wasn't the first one here. And now we're having to deal with him using his anxiety and whatnot, and he keeps on attacking Tonks, who has been here the longest. He is our oldest pet of the family, and he's too sweet of a dog to really, I guess you'd say, fight back. It's kind of like Godric's the bully at the schoolyard, and Tonks is like the nerdy kid that really just doesn't want to cause any problems, and so he just deals with the bully, like, and just takes it and doesn't really say anything. But it makes me sad when I see, you know, when I see it happen. So that's why I'm there. I'm kind of like the, you know, the parent that's sitting at the park that sees it happen and like steps in because nobody else seems to want to do anything. Yeah. So Tonks is my baby. You guys know that. Everybody at work, the people that come in to my job, absolutely adore him. And he loves, one of these times I'll have to film it for you guys. When I get him ready in the morning to head off to work, he just knows. Like, you would think he was a puppy again. He just gets to dancing and jumping around. And he gets in the car all excited and actually turns and sits to get his seatbelt put on. Like, he is just, he's the best. And I freaking love it. So, and he's super protective of me. So when somebody comes in the store that's really getting uppity or whatnot, he'll start to growl. And it usually, you know, quiets an unruly customer down. And I'm actually really happy with that. He's a good boy. How did this much fit in that little tiny bowl? So funny how you can redistribute something by just changing its shape. Science. You can't argue science. Which is true. You can't argue science. Like, it's science. It's fact. It's based on evidence and facts and stuff right in your face. trying to get the nicest, lushest green portions of this. I'm almost tempted to replant this celery. Like, not even kidding. Cut that little base piece off right there and replant the celery to get another celery plant. I think it would be really delicious. One, we'd always have celery, but I'd have to look it up, like exactly what are its growing conditions, because we don't really have any, like, other than in my room, we don't have any real direct sunlight to any of our areas of the house. We have a lot of sunlight. We just don't have any direct sunlight, and a lot of plants require direct sunlight. So, I'll let that corn just boil away. A lot of people don't like celery in their potato salad. Me, however, I love having celery in my potato salad because, one, you get that nice, crisp, fresh crunch when you're eating your potato salad. Two, I don't know, I like the taste of celery. Now, don't ask me to drink celery juice because y'all nasty. I tried it. It is the most bitter taste I have ever had. Oh my God. I literally, I don't usually have issues with any kind of food, but I gagged on celery juice. Y'all, full on. That cat just slammed into the other door. Woo. This is so good. I might be able to use these ones to eat with some peanut butter because I don't think these ones are gonna fit. Yeah. Which Sarah will love. She actually loves celery and peanut butter. So I'm gonna slice these for her. Trying to decide if I want to do that with these. I don't know if I should keep that little butt end or not. No, not until I can always go buy another one of these. Not until we actually get a good enough place to do that. I want to do a side garden out here. You guys probably can't see it, but they are losing it on my big chair over here. So we're gonna set these to the side for her. Here, we'll just set those in there. Let's rinse this off again, because now we get to do the, whatever you call it, the onion. Ooh, I forgot, the onion's the worst part. Onion is definitely the worst part, but here's the thing. Red onions are not as bad as like a white onion. White onions are the worst to cut. And then yellow onion right behind it. But, I mean, red onion can get you. Let me tell you what, I've had that happen. But it's not as bad. Okay, what am I doing? Stop trying to use that to do this. Because that ain't smart. Use your bag. Oh, that's a strong onion. Yup. We want first layer off. Sorry guys, I'm gonna burp because that's what happens when you drink carbonation. Woo. Oh my God, this onion is beautiful. I forgot about my finger. Oh my God. I just got onion juice up under my nail and I sliced under my nail yesterday. Yo. Ah, no, you have to stay together. No, 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 no. Nope, nope. You know, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I have a chopper. Not even kidding. I'm gonna do that real quick, but I don't know why I'm sitting here going through all that trouble. I bought this specifically so I don't have to do this. Perfect. What do you know? Heck yeah. And my eyeballs are watering again, but you know. Woo! This is definitely a real good onion. That's a good one. Oh no, no. Do not fall apart. I still got stuff to do with you. Yo, you guys, that's a good onion. Okay, seriously, just come out of there. Thank you. We want all the onion. Like, seriously, I need it. Woo! Woo. Yo! That's strong. Give me a second. I need to move this stuff. Because you gotta have the good stuff. Because does it really count if you don't? Come on. I guess it really depends on who you are, though, because some people just don't like onion. For me, the more the merrier, I guess would be the right word. But I think a half an onion is probably going to do it here. Wow, my eyeballs is done. Now I have to figure out what I want to do with the other half of the onion, because we have a whole nother half of onion. There we go. Called it. Oh boy, my eyeballs is on fire. Have I told you guys how much I absolutely love this frickin' thing? Like, how much I really love this chopper. It is amazing. Alright, so now I got corn cooking. I got that going. Now, let's put together... Oh, shoot. I gotta do this. Hold on. Do the eggs. You can actually actually sit over here. Because you're going to go in there. And now we get to do this part. So, we're just going to go through here and do some egg peeling. Maybe. There we go. Ooh, that looks pretty. That little sucker gonna roll right off of here. What do I have? Do I have another bowl? I don't have my bowl. This is what the potato salad's supposed to go into. So we're gonna do this. We're beating up the eggs. Sorry. Now remember, a couple of these eggs exploded on me, which is fine, honestly. But yeah, I'm supposed to put all of this stuff into this bowl. This bowl is the big bowl. We're going to actually use it to hold the potato salad in for the duration of however long it takes to eat it, which won't be very long because, one, it's my favorite thing. I have to go back and find the platter to do the deviled eggs in. Hey, I know that they make out there, they actually make a thing for you to make deviled eggs into. And I think that that's super freaking cool. Okay, seriously. Let me just hit the egg. Like, I just need it to crack so I can actually start to peel. Usually, once you can get it to crack, you can just kind of roll it in your fingers and it'll peel. Sometimes not necessarily. Some of these eggs were already broken when I put them in the water, so there are little areas that kind of exploded out of the sides of the egg. It became like concrete on the outside. Usually if you can get that little, that little thin layer of skin is what I call it. It's not skin, but you know what I mean on the egg. That really thin, filmy layer. You can get the egg shell to just peel right off. But sometimes it doesn't happen. Oh my goodness, some of these eggs are just like, nope. I mean, these are the ones that are going into the potato salad. I'm not too worried about losing some of the eggs. But when I do the deviled eggs, those little suckers gotta come out pretty because you want those ones to come out pretty. The cats are losing their noodles again. I keep thinking because I've been I've been listening to the Twilight books again, but I'm listening to them through Audible, and I finally decided to listen to the 10-year anniversary edition that Stephanie wrote of role reversal, so to speak, of the characters. So you've got all the characters' roles are reversed. So instead of Bella, there's Bo, and then like instead of Edward, it's Edith. Like she changed all the names and the gender or the sex of each of the characters. I want to make sure I say that correctly. So she changes the sex of each character and plays them in a role reversal, stating when she wrote it that that the roles could totally easily have been reversed and whatnot. And I have to beg to differ when you watch that one or when you read it, because there's no way the story even remotely worked out as beautifully as Twilight did. In the book form, I should say, because they miss a lot of the key points, finer points from the books in the movies. The movies are good, don't get me wrong. If you've never read the books and you've only watched the movies, then the movies are okay. They're decent. But if you've read the books, then you understand why I'm like, I mean, the characters did what they could with what script they were given, but there's so many fine points in the books that the movies just don't have. So I can see why a lot of people that watch the movies viewed it like Kristen had no emotional range and whatnot. So I can get it, because if you read the books, there's a lot more there. There's so much more there to the Bella character, but they didn't give you that in the movies. Hi, Sammy. How are you? But I have been listening to the books again. And like I said, I listened to it's called Life and Death. What are you two boys doing? So it's called Life and Death. And it's supposed to be written from, like I said, a role reversal point of view. And it was just, I found myself in several parts of the book as the narrator was reading, very aggravated with the way she wrote the reversal of the roles. For one, things that she allowed for Bo to do in the movie or in the book with Edith would never have happened between Bella and Edward. There were things that Edward was very strict about with Bella inside the book, and his love and care for her, whereas just like he wouldn't let Bella touch his skin because he felt that he was this cold, terrifying monster. Also because, he's like ice and he wasn't trying to tell her what he was. Whereas in Life and Death, there's several moments before Bo ever finds out or really figures out what Edith is, that he touches her hands and holds her hands and caresses her hand, grabs her hand to walk with her, and it's like they just allow physical contact between the two of them. And I just think that would have never happened in Twilight. Edward would never have allowed it. He also wanted to keep her safe and protect her, whereas I don't know. There's a very different come together between Edith. Edith comes across as being very needy, where Edward is not needy. He's self-contained and controlled and fearful for Bella's well-being, and he doesn't come across as needy, like, at all. As a matter of fact, he comes across a little more distant and like he's trying to build a wall between them, kind of thing. So I was just really, I don't know, I was really bummed out that when they wrote it and then said that it would be, that it's going to be, that it could possibly have been written from that perspective, and then it couldn't have been. Like, it wouldn't have worked. nice. Oh, I gotta, because all this has to go into here. So we're gonna put these little bad boys face down on here. Because the potatoes are going into this bucket. Thought I had one. No, this is, I think, the biggest one. Oh, wrong thing. I did that completely backwards. Let's turn you guys right here. Okay. Because we got to get the potato salad made, and then I got to get it in the refrigerator so it will chill. Aw, that one definitely did not get the yolk finished on that side. It's all right. Almost all of them are yolked up, so that's good. I only think the one. Yeah, it's only the one. That was the one that had broken, so the yolk thing didn't cook correctly. And then I still have to do the deviled eggs and get those set up in here. So but anyway, you guys, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? With this whole COVID thing, I know that people's plans are very different this year. So I'd like to know what your guys' plans are, how you guys are handling this holiday season. Because I would like to know. We're kind of doing what we always do, which is just kind of staying home like usual. We've never really had big families. Like, we don't have a massive family to begin with. So, just the few of us together. I just made a mess all over the countertop. I'm over here trying to keep the counter clean, and I just made a mess. Okay, I gotta squish up this. Come on. I'm making a huge mess. What the heck? Don't do that. I'm going to try to get all this stuff mixed together first. And then throw the potatoes in. Alrighty. These cats are losing their marbles today, honestly. We have, ooh, that sounds good. This egg, this egg came out so tough. But also, I didn't tell you guys. So I listened, ow. So I listened to, oh my God, there's a, what's it called? Midnight Sun. It's literally Twilight from Edward's perspective. So it's all the things that Edward does during the first book. And can I just tell you guys, I really, really, really wish, and hope that Stephanie decides, I don't think it's going to happen, but if this gets out there in the universe somewhere, I really hope that Stephanie Meyer decides to write the rest of the other, like three of the books, I should say. I hope she would write New Moon and Eclipse from Edward's perspective. Just going through like his mind and the things that he does in both of those books. Like there's a big chunk, like there's 90% of New Moon is just Bella and Jacob because, you know, Edward has left. I would like to know and hear what Edward was going through during the time that Bella is having a full-blown mental breakdown. This is something that they talk about in the book, in Midnight Sun, Alice's visions, because of course, like I said, everything is from Edward's perspective, and he can hear and see Alice's visions because she sees them in her mind and he can read minds. So he sees all of Alice's visions, and in that book, the vision that she sees is when Edward leaves, if he ever left Bella, that it would destroy her, that she would become sullen, and she may not be physically dead, but her heart and her mind would become this sallowed, sunken creature. And Bella actually mentions it in New Moon. There's a part in New Moon where she says, you know, she sees herself in the bathroom reflection when she's at the movies with Jessica. And after months of being completely distraught that Edward is gone after the birthday party, she sees herself and realizes that she looks more like a zombie than the zombies did in the movie. And it kind of sets her, you know, uneasy. Like it gives her this very uneasy feeling that she could be that bad off, not realizing that she was that bad off. Oh my God, this smells so good. Guys, look at this color. This isn't even with the potatoes yet. This is just the added filling that's going to go into it. I may not be able to get this all together. I don't know. Got to get these in there. These in there. Like, we love having black olives. A lot of people don't like black olives in their potato salad. But you guys. I'm so excited. Like, seriously. This is coming out so beautifully. Now I need to get my seasonings, my sauces, and then we can throw those potatoes in. We need garlic. Where's that mayo? We need mayo. Need the other mayo. Shit. Let me just move these because these are definitely not going to stay where I want them to. This one keeps sliding out. Ladies, you can go there. You're coming with me. You can go there. I need this. That's the main one. Salt in there. Lemon juice can go on the bottom, and that can go there. This way we're not losing everything. We're going to open the refrigerator. dang it. I don't have the paprika, so we're just gonna go with this for today. I'll have to go get the paprika out of the other room. Can't do too much of this. We don't want a bunch. Put that pepper in there. But I'm doing it with the shaky method versus the grind method, because if I do the grind method, we get way too much of it. So I gotta be, well, the salt I can do with that. This was why we bought a new one, because I knew between making the spinach dip and the potato salad, we were going to definitely need way more mayo. I just need to get a cup and a half. Jam my knees. There we go. I don't want a lot of this. Yeah, time for a nap. It's like, yeah, nap time. I made more. I think I made way more toppings this time than I realized. Oh my god, you guys, it smells so good. I'm literally already, oh my god, my mouth is watering from this. I can't even explain it to you. Like, I absolutely love potato salad. Alright, get them baby reds in there. Ooh, this bowl is perfect. I didn't think it was going to actually fit that well. I thought for sure I was going to struggle. Oh my god, yes. You guys, this is amazing. This is the one item I always end up, like when I go to my aunt's house, this is the item I bring. Minus the olives, because none of them like the olives in it. But when I make it for us at home, I always put the olives in. I have to try this here in a minute, because I need to make sure I got enough toppings in there. Enough stuff in there. All right, let's give this a go. I don't want all the stuff. I want all the stuff, so I want every bit of it. I'm so happy. You guys have no idea. I am so happy with that. Look at that! Oh my god! I'm beyond ecstatic. You guys, you have no idea. I made my potatoes. time to, oh, that's right, it's right here. I'm like, where did it go? Deviled eggs, which need to be made. Ooh, these are nice and cool. I can actually grab them with my hands now. And, ooh, stop it. This to the side for now. But what we're also going to do real quick, we're gonna get the broccoli. We're gonna start baking the broccoli. Bacon, baking. We're gonna start baking the broccoli. Oh, I don't even need that. I can just tear it open. Oh yeah, we definitely need to do all of this because once that melts, nope, get back there. It's going to mound up, but it's going to, what do you call it? It's going to shrink as we do it. So let me get this. As we start working with this, I'm going to put it all up on the top. Sorry, I know that was loud, guys. Bear with me. No. No. Back in there. Okay. The lid is going to sit up funny on that until it starts to soften. But we want it to have the lid on it as it softens in the oven. So, oven is preheating. I've got the clock already set. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Like, I may not leave this up after, like, when we're all done. It's kind of like one of those things where, like, if you came and watched it when it was live, then, you know, awesome. But if you didn't make it to the live, that's okay. We'll just, you know, catch you the next time around. Let's see here. We got the chips. I need to find a bowl to put the chips in. We're gonna put these guys over here. That way, I can put that there. I want this under here because this is where that goes. Because it's for the. I actually got that to shut. Don't even ask. I have no idea how I just did that. If you're anything like me, I clean as I go. Trying to save myself like a massive headache at the end of the night. So those are not going to fit. Yeah, I have got to fix this thing. He's having issues with, like, lining up. There we go. As soon as that beeps, we'll put that in. Here. Maybe lit up on the bottom. Oh yeah, you are definitely heating it up, baby. This one has to go in here, then that one. Then goes in there. Up here. Here. No. I have a bunch of stuff here. I want to put these over here. Because we're going to have, this is the first time, so you're back in your bed. Yay, Sam. Hopefully that feels good for you. Oh no, I wanted those to cool, not reheat. Wipe my counters down. Here. The only counter I'm not happy with right now is that counter over there. There's so much going on with it. Oh well. Ooh yeah, put the BJs on. It's one of those days. I'm only dressed because I was going to be cooking, and it's never smart to cook and wear the wrong clothing. So it was my auntie. Man. I mean, I wish this whole COVID thing wasn't happening because I would have cooked everything up and took it to her house. I really would have. But I just can't risk me getting sick or Sarah getting sick. And then, of course, no risk of, I don't want any risk of any of us getting sick just before Taylor gets home. So makes me kind of sad. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I miss my auntie. Haven't seen her in months, you guys. I haven't seen her since this whole thing started. So I gotta be really careful with these eggs for this peeling process because these are our deviled eggs. That one came out pretty. I don't know if I missed anything. We had a Zoom Thanksgiving with Mom's side of the family. Oh! No. That's a 2-hour drive. Just to drop something off. Yeah, that's... She's got all the family there. All of her kids, which are all my cousins, and all her grandbabies, everybody's there at her house. So yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. Oh, I am. Oof. 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 I always forget to just turn you guys slightly so you guys can see me. I'm trying to be super careful with these eggs and the cracking process because I don't want to... The other eggs, I could not get them to crack. I was like really struggling. These guys though, I think because I cooked these guys a lot longer, these guys are doing a little bit better. It's almost like the other ones got a little bit like a shock therapy straight out of the fridge, straight into boiling water, where these guys just sat in the water as it heated up, so they're like, they're coming out nice and pretty. It's always hit or miss for me with boiled eggs. I don't know why. With hard-boiled eggs, I just I struggle to get them right. Maybe that's just me though. I never seem to get them right, and it always upsets me when I really screw them up. So, kind of put a whole kink in like what you're doing when you screw up the eggs. But these guys so far, I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, I'm looking at what the differences are between these eggs and the ones that I did for this potato salad. These guys, one, they cooked longer. Two, they sat and cooled completely before I peeled them. Which I think is why a lot of people blanch their eggs, but I didn't want these guys blanched. Blanching, always for me anyway, I always find that it makes the outside of the egg a little rubbery. And I'm not looking for that texture. Oh, got it with my nail. That wasn't smart. Be careful, Marie. Oh my goodness, this thing. I'm just glad that my aunt, you know, they feel, I guess you'd say, they all feel safe enough to be together. And so I'm glad for her. Like, I'm really, really happy for her that she gets to have that, because she's been pretty isolated this whole time, other than going to work, because she's a manager of the bakery department of the grocery store. So she lives by herself. It's just her and her little doggo. Little Mr. Carmine. Woohoo! Oven is preheated, baby. All right, hold on. I gotta put that down so I can put this in. Thanks. Oh, baby. Let's get this in here. You going in there? All right. Wowzer. Food is in the oven. I'm just gonna watch that. I'm not setting a timer for it. It's one of those things you eyeball. This is literally my happy place. You guys have no idea. Like, I love being in the kitchen, relaxing, cooking, smelling the different smells of the food. That corn is smelling amazing, by the way. Okay, come here. There we go. The little ones have settled down for the moment. That's not going to last long. They'll be quiet for probably a little bit, and then they'll be back up being crazy again. So, but they definitely get insane during the day. Nighttime, they are lunatics. So, it's a good thing that we have bedroom doors now, so that they can run around, be crazy while we sleep. Rigby, though, hates when I shut him out of the room with you guys. Like, I feel bad because he wants me, so I feel bad because he gets super upset once the door is shut and he can't get to me. But I already know, because they get super crazy at night, that I would never get any sleep. Because he would just be running around, streaking around the bed. Sarah made the mistake of falling asleep on the couch the other night. And because they wanted attention, Rigby bit her, trying to get her to pet him. So, you know, for them it's good that they have the whole living room and area to just run around, be kitties throughout the night, while we be humans and sleep like humans do. We are not cats. We are not nocturnal animals. Kitty cats, however, are. They're naturally nocturnal. So, I mean, you can train domesticated cats to sleep at night, but, I mean, is it really that important? You've got your bedroom door, close your door, you're good to go. Some cats will sleep at night. Some cats will join you in your room if they're that kind of cat. I think Rigby could be. I don't think he wants to right now, because he's just a baby. He's just a baby, and he likes to run around and be crazy with all that crazy wacko energy that he has, which I'm actually very thankful for. I was very scared for his little tiny self when he was a baby. I don't even think I told you guys about the fact that I stayed up 4 days straight. 4 whole days straight. I didn't sleep, not once those days. Watching him like a hawk. Feeling his breathing, keeping him on my chest, and just keeping him warm. Like, I was terrified for him. After everybody else died, I was terrified. I thought for sure I was gonna like doze off by accident, and that if I dozed off that would be like his death sentence. And so I was like watching him like crazy to see any sign of any trouble breathing or refusal to eat, anything. Like I would purposely wake him up so that he would wiggle and worm so that his little body would, you know, warm up. I'd move his positions around so that he wasn't just laying still for long lengths of time. Yeah, I was insane with him. I just could not let myself, like, even for a moment relax, because I was so afraid that he would not be alive if I fell asleep. And like I said, I think I was traumatized by the fact that every time I did doze off with the other kittens, I woke up to another one dead. So it was very traumatic in that sense. But here's the thing, guys. If I fix this last screen over here, we'll be able to let the kitty door open, and these guys will be able to run around out on the enclosed patio after I finish fixing up the stuff. It'll be really cool to let them do that. But I gotta go find, come here, let's see if we can go find, see if we can find something to put these on. I don't need that big of a platter. Gee, my knees, you guys. Anybody want to make pizza? Look at the size of it. Could y'all, hey, yo, you, calm down. That's kind of creepy. Calm down. That won't work. That's a pizza screen, by the way. You guys are wondering. Pizza screen. Pizza pan. Maybe I don't have a thing that it'll work on. I thought for sure I would have had something in here other than the pizza tray. And the pizza tray is not even straight. So that ain't even gonna work, even if I wanted it to. And that guy's got a big old handle on it, so that's not gonna work. Oh, I popped my, like, ankle. I don't know. You think we have enough, Excuse me? Yeah? What you talking about? What you talking about? Yeah? What's up? What you need, baby? Hi, tiny bud. What you doing, little bud? Hi, baby. I love you. He's so sweet. This area. Oh, guess what? There. We found something. You guys. Oop. Move that out of the way. Oh, that's where the other thing is. Found it. Hold on a second. I have these. I got these. I forgot I got these. These I got specifically for the holiday, because I wanted something to put the eggs in. So I got a bunch of these, and I forgot that I got a bunch of these. And I even have the other, oh, stop it things too. I even have the saran wrap up here. I can shut that one. See, these were the actual style of the cabinets that used to be in here. But, oh, hi, baby. So this is for the deviled eggs. that was what I got these for. Technically, they're not meant for the deviled eggs. Like these pans aren't meant for that. I got them all bent. Good Lord. Good Lord. Oh, the sun is finally coming out over here. Yay. Maybe it'll warm up a little bit. Yay. But I got these. Oh, it's got tape stuck to it. No. No, no. I hate that when that happens. But here's the thing. I need see that drawer I need to clean out because I want to put all the lids down in that drawer so that the lids are not on this countertop. And then these are going to be cookies. I'm gonna bake cookies tonight. I need a bowl. I need a bowl. Hi. Should be able to work with this. Should. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta get this off of here. Hi. Did you get back to sleep and get some more sleep? No, you just laid there and enjoyed laying in your room resting.
I thought I was going to leave right now, so.
I don't think she would have minded since I'm out here.
I made a promise. I don't break my promises.
Yeah, I know. She really does adore you, I told you that. So, she never has. So, yeah, she never has. That's one of those things. Like, she sleeps really good like me during the day, but we are shit sleepers when it comes to trying to sleep at night. Anybody else like that? Like, tell me, guys, because, like,
Oh, I totally forgot your lives.
I can totally sleep during the middle of the day without any issues. I will crash out and I could sleep straight 8 hours, not a problem. Ask me to go to bed at night? No.
Not for me.
And you know what they say? The reason for that is?
What?
So they say. It's because we have creative minds. And most people that are creative, like artists and musicians, they work better at night when the world is sleeping. Think about it. Back in the day, they worked by candlelight.
Yeah.
Painters and stuff that came up with masterpieces were painting by candlelight.
Yeah.
It's the reason why they're masterpieces. Look at the lighting. I'm not kidding. I'm telling y'all, that's why. I think I'm gonna be creative this time.
Yeah. You know it.
I'm going to make a squeezy bag. Squeezy bag
So you use some squeezy bags for.
for the deviled eggs. Did I say the right word for you?
Maybe.
Good, because deviled eggs are the jam.
Yes.
Wait till you taste the potato salad. I made homemade potato salad. And it is the best. And I've already got broccoli with cheddar and herbs and spices in the oven right now.
My mother used to go to Walmart, buy the little like frozen bags of broccoli and cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
We used to buy those all the time. Those would be my snacks.
Heck yeah.
She was like, "Hey, can I have a boing boing?" And I gave her a bite. And if you asked her now
Mm-hmm.
why she likes broccoli and cheddar, she's like, "Oh, it's because I just like it."
It's like, how about you give credit where credit is due, crazy? Sorry. Like,
You see my mother, that lady. did
Yeah,
not eat
she did.
vegetables.
yeah. Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly. You can tell she's one of those people that if you asked her to have a salad with chicken, like grilled chicken on it, she'd look at you and go, "That's not food."
Yeah.
Not even kidding.
Okay. This is my.
Yeah.
This is my.
This my baby. this mine. Because I'm sorry, but your babies should be the most important things in the world to you. Just saying.
Just so
You know. Just saying. This smells so good. It smells so good. I can't handle it.
It's sitting there just listening to you.
Oh yeah.
You live streaming is one of the funniest things.
It's awesome because these guys, there's quite a few of them, you know, that they're not able to be with their families right now.
Yeah.
And their family.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That's John. He's doing much better. So. Oh, okay, yeah, we're rolling away. Gotcha. Oh my God, he was chasing me around. That little yell that he does, I don't know why I find that so damn cute, but I do. He like screams at you like as if though you're like being the worst by not paying attention to him. I have to find the paprika. I know I have paprika. I just gotta find it.
Hey, there you go. That better?
He just wants someone to hold him and love him, which is super freaking adorable. I have to admit that he is that affectionate of a cat. Like he just wants someone to pick him up and cuddle him, and he doesn't care what you're doing. You just need to pick him up and cuddle him. And also don't hold him when the dogs come running in the house.
No.
So he has to have a way to get away.
Yes.
Yeah, when I took Godring them out this morning to go let them out, first place he went was on the very top of that tower. He was like, peace out, you're letting them out of the kennel.
Yeah.
He was like, I ain't staying down there on the floor, you crazy. Sarah's gonna be a happy camper. She loves deviled eggs.
Because deviled eggs are the best.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Who doesn't like deviled eggs?
You'd be surprised at how many people, like, seriously, what are you, like, what's wrong with you?
Anybody that has
Oh, I've met quite a few.
What?
Yeah. I have met quite a few people who are just not into deviled eggs. And I just think there's something wrong with them.
They're missing out.
Yeah, no doubt. But there's a lot of people that don't like hard-boiled egg.
I guess that's fair.
So, there's people out there that just hate eggs in general.
Yeah.
So,
What?
I always wonder who it was that first decided that an egg was a good thing to cook. You know what I mean?
Some random person. Hey, give out a chicken pie. I wonder if it tastes good.
Well, I mean, they didn't just start with chicken eggs. I'm thinking that, you know, like back in the day and, you know, when Native Americans and indigenous people may have found, like, you know, eagles' nests and stuff like that. They respected the animals and may have come across, you know, okay, this is definitely not big enough to do this in. No!
I bet you cavemen ate eggs too.
Probably. More than likely. Definitely need a much bigger bowl.
Yeah, it's just something you don't have to actually, you know, chase or whatever.
Right, you could, you watch for the birds to leave the nest and then you take their eggs, but of course you do it without taking all of their eggs. You leave at least one egg behind so that they still come back and take care of their nest.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them will return to their nesting area and repeat having babies and whatnot in the same place. Movies and going to drink. Oh yeah, your insurance got that. Heck yeah. Do what you got to do. That's how I look at it. Okay. Gotta go through here and just.
I have no. You're gonna fall.
He don't care. He's like, I'm just gonna hold me.
Gonna like push himself away.
Because it feels good to like lay sideways as you scratch his, as you scratch his like side side of his head. Holy crud, I've got like the slight hiccups.
There. There you go.
Gotta make sure all this stuff gets nice and broken down. With that yolk. I just don't see how people don't like deviled eggs though. Alright, we gotta have some
My mom used to get.
I am out of that.
My mother used to get so mad when Thanksgiving would come around because I only made like a dozen or a dozen and a half of deviled eggs.
God, that wind is so bad right now.
Yeah. But she would always eat because the deviled eggs are so easy to do. I always do them early and then put them in the fridge.
Yeah.
She'd always eat them all throughout the day.
Yeah.
And when it came to actually eating, there wasn't any, and she'd get mad. She'd be like, "Why did you make enough?" I'm like, "I made plenty. You just gonna
Right.
stop eating them."
Yeah, it's like, don't touch.
You write signs on them, you do whatever, and people still find them.
Let's I don't know where. I think it's in here. I think one of these cupboards will have all my spices.
Just get it out of there. You were going to fall, dude.
I know, right? He just leans his entire body to one direction. You're just like, what the heck? Where is? I know I have some in here stuff on there. There you are. Aha.
Look at this.
Paprika.
I knew that's what you were after, too.
You gotta have it.
The essentials for the legs.
Don't do that. You think I would be smarter than that? Where's the lid for that? Is it this one? Nope. Where's the lid? Is it in the... It's probably in that room. Be right back, guys. Meow! What are you yelling at me for? I'm like, he's gonna follow me. I knew it. I walk into the room for like 2 seconds. He runs by me to wait by the door. I needed to put the corn with the thing on it. I don't know why I put the other 2 items away that I needed.
I like how Mickey's up walking around, being active. And then there's Biggie.
Well, because he was going nuts a minute ago. Like losing his noodle. I was like, dude, relax. So, he's finally relaxing, so to speak. Yeah. But kittens usually sleep during the day anyway.
Yeah. That's what when I I had my cat, I thought she was the weirdest thing. Every time. If she knew my sleep schedule, she'd always be at the foot of the bed when I lay down.
Yeah, some cats will like become night sleepers, but most cats are nocturnal. Like they're naturally nocturnal. So.
And then she knew when you were supposed to be awake or asleep.
Mm-hmm.
If you would wake up and look at her, I feel bad for your eyes. She would sprint from the bottom of the bed.
Yeah, and come attack your face.
And attack you in the eye. Just the eye. Like she was the smallest little pat in the eye. Like, you know, go back to sleep. You know you're not supposed to be awake.
Right. She's like, excuse you, close those.
And then she loved yogurt.
Nice.
You ever opened up a yogurt?
Most cats love that because it's milk, even though milk is super bad for cats.
Yeah.
Cats can't digest lactose, by the way, if anybody's wondering.
Actually, I know that. Sorry for a minute.
Mm-hmm. It will cause bloating in their bowels.
Oh.
They can't digest it. So that's why back in the day they would give cream to cats, because it's the stuff you scrape off the top of when you're making milk, and all your lactose and stuff goes into the milk and butter.
Oh yeah, if you ever opened up just, you know, the smallest thing of yogurt, she's in your face trying to shove her head into it.
Mm-hmm.
I left,
Cats love that kind of stuff.
I left one on the counter for like 10 seconds when I had my strep throat.
Yeah.
I left it on
Oh,
the counter.
yogurt when you have strep throat is like literal heaven.
I left it on the counter for like 10 seconds. I come back and I see this black blob running away with a white thing on its head. I'm like, what was that? And my dad's like, I think that was your cat.
She's stuck in with her head stuck in the
She
thing.
got her head stuck in the yolk right there.
Yep.
Like, why?
Cats are fantastic, you guys. They really are. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's Sarah with the door. I was like, tell me she didn't just fall.
I know, that's what I'm worried about.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. All right. You know what? I'm not going to waste any of this. I'm just going to scoop it in. Because I thought I was going to put it in a little bag and be fancy, but it'll waste a bunch of this if I do that. I want these nice and full. Plus they look better when you're like creatively filling them up. And they're all just a little bit different each time. Now I gotta find a spot to put these in the fridge because I've filled up the fridge already. Because I've got spinach dip in there, potato salad in there.
Oh, one of these days you'll probably want to see that.
What?
I opened up my hope chest the other day to find my baby books and all that.
Aw,
Might bring them down next time. Oh yeah.
heck yeah.
I opened it up and everything. I was like, I wonder what's in here.
Yeah, it's always fun to open those because you end up forgetting like over time like what you've placed in them.
Well, I put my parents built it.
Yeah.
So,
It's like all the different things that they collected over the years of what they felt was important to remember about you.
there's the oldest Elmo doll in there.
Yeah.
The oldest Elmo doll.
Well, I mean, we have a Elmo doll up here that is like one of the first Tickle Me Elmos that was put out, and I think
Yeah.
it's just so funny that that's even in there.
Like most kids, they have a stuffed animal, or
Oh,
most
Taylor has a whole bunch of them.
kids,
Holy cow.
like most kids, they find an item, like one item that they like a lot. It's like stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna know what Hunter's was?
Hmm.
It was a foam hammer,
Oh, cute.
and he loved hitting people with it.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I don't know who gave it to him, but. And he never let the thing go. He was never okay without his hammer.
Very good. Oh my god, that's so good.
And then I tortured my family because I got him plastic. He was running around hitting people with a plastic thing.
Nice.
When he hit like, 2, you better watch your kneecap.
Right?
One of them was whacking in the knee with a plastic thing.
Voila. Now I gotta find a spot to put them in the fridge. Because you guys, them's is ready. Now they gotta get nice and chilled. You know? I'm gonna wash everything as I go. You can throw, like, dump this out and throw it away. This is from last time. And I'm putting this over here for now. And there we go. I made a spot. Here's a little You don't have to rinse her or anything, just dump it out. And
Didn't want to leave any.
all right. And then later I'm gonna make cookies.
Oh!
Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Oh, that's looking good.
Is it working okay?
Oh yeah. That sucker is. That sucker is hot. Oh yeah. Debbie hot. Don't stick your face there. Oh shoot. Okay, gotta do the next step. Are you gonna be too hot to grab? Yes you are, because you are sitting over there at the freaking bed. I need this. Because we are about to make some turkey balls. Turkey balls. Honestly, I need just need this size. How much we putting in there? One and a half cups of water. Might have to do 2 boxes, but we'll know in a minute. We'll know in a minute. That's like a little bit of this. A little bit of this. Hello, baby. Bring it to a boil. Shut it off. Throw that in. Throw that little bit in there. Okay, now I gotta find something to throw this in so we can put that out. That comes with ovulation to begin with, so. Say good morning to the Jammy. Good to see you. We're gonna make turkey rolls. I'll show you guys how to do this in a little bit. I got the stuffing cooking right now, so I gotta get the water boiling, all that good stuff that goes with that. So that's what's going on. And then, oh yeah, I was gonna put the corn in here so I can set it here to keep it warm. I wonder if I should just leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. We'll move it to this when it's time to eat. But I need to find something to put that. Well, these are starting to come back to life. That's the best term I could come up with. Oh yuck. I didn't know there was food in there. I did not know there was food in there. Oops. That ain't no good. What's the matter? You okay? Okay, don't touch that handle on that side. It's scalding hot from sitting on the oven, or sitting in front of the oven vent. So, I'm gonna do all of these things. Yeah, she's fine. She's just tired and whatnot. The normal part of this, like, this is usually how she feels anyway during ovulation. Anyhow, like, this is the norm. It kicks our butts because it's one, it's painful. Two, it's exhausting on your body. Oh, here's what you love, sister. He came all, oh, he yelled at you. He's been looking for you all day. Aw, he's like, you smell good. Did you just come out of the shower? Can I just ruin you with my fur? Oh, sweet baby boy. Yeah, we fixed it last night. I had to wire repair it. Once I got all the wires repaired, she fired right in it.
You know the one thing we didn't get was different drinks for Thanksgiving.
Different what?
Drinks.
Oh no, I figured we had water and then we could make, I forgot to get stuff to make tea. I was gonna make tea and I totally forgot we don't have any tea bags. Because that was kind of what I was gonna do,
Yeah.
was just do tea. Oh my god, that smells so good. Put this away. Alright. So, you guys, we're gonna roll up the turkey rolls with you guys, and then we'll call it a day after that. So, for now, we're gonna wait here while I get this all going, and then as soon as the stuffing is ready, I'll show you guys how to make turkey rolls. I'm gonna see if I can tilt you guys down here. We're going to close this, turn it, put you guys back up here again. And then tilt this right here like we did before. There we go. I think that's right. Oh, a little bit higher up. That way we can do this part. But yeah, we're gonna use this beauty. We're gonna put the turkey rolls in here. I don't have a big metal one of these. I mean, I technically could probably, you know what? Instead of giving myself more dishes for later, I got a whole stack of these. Just gonna use this. There goes Gotrek again. Of course, barking his brain off. All right, let me grab this because this is bigger of them. Let's set that in there so that it gives it the support it needs. That's what we're gonna do. This way we actually can make these nice and yummy. We're using this gravy. I'm using this gravy. Ooh, I'm so excited. This got stuff in it, so we'll put that down here. This one I can put away. I need to find a spot that I want to put like all my bacon. Dogs are going crazy. All right. Let's move that to that side.
After we attack, you walk over to the other side, walk around and go down back.
I woke up to Rigby screaming at my bedroom door. That's what woke me up this morning at 8:30, was Rigby yelling at my door. He was like, Mom, Mom, Mom.
I know you didn't leave this morning. I know you're in there.
Yeah, he's like, I know. You. So you better come out, Mama. I just said that.
Come over here, come over here.
One moment, guys.
Mom. Mom.
It'll be nice once we get like the whole porch all finished, because then once the porch is finished and we secure all that netting, the meshing, we'll be able to let these guys out on the patio. There's a cat door over here that'll let them go running around out there. We won't have to worry. It's an entire enclosed patio, so they'll get their outside play and they can keep the mice from coming in. So, oh, here, Sarah. I saved you some so you can eat them. It's the peanut butter. You want them? Oh, guess what I forgot we had? And I bet you forgot too. In the top pantry cupboard right there is the cheddar soups. Remember the cheddar cup of noodles? She loves those things. We found a whole packet of them, so I grabbed them. My cat is literally screaming at me.
What? Hey, buddy.
There's a big strapping brute right there.
I just said my hands aren't working.
She said, my hands aren't working. He goes, throw it here. Yeah, because that'll work. Yeah, you got to get that off of there. That was way funny.
I can muscle my way through anything in the world, but these I cannot. Never.
Do you need help? I know how to
No.
do those.
No,
You gotta have nails for those. You got to get underneath them.
I'm trying. I don't have fingernails.
That's why I said you want me to do it.
Chill out.
Oh,
What?
boy. Keep melting.
Oh no.
Just get it better on the floor.
Yes, I know. Here's your jar.
Here, and you can
I need the lid.
Here's your lid.
and
Oh, Neil!
you can use that to clean it.
What?
Clean that off the floor. She can clean that thing later. This can go over here. This can go here. I need to get a thing to put the chips in. I think I have a bowl in the room that I can grab to put the chips
We're
in.
both a pain in each other's butt, but you know.
You're a pedo.
Awesome, Joseph. Yeah, we're still here. We're good.
You're a baby.
We're back. Huh?
She's calling me a pedo.
Pedo.
I am offended. Yes.
You do know what that stands for.
The one in the show.
You are a pain in my
Yes,
ass.
I know. What you love the most?
Pedo.
Okay, I'm not opening that right now because it's gonna be disgusting.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
You know like grapes are really bad for dogs?
Huh?
You know like grapes are really bad for dogs?
Uh-huh. Why don't I feed my dogs grapes?
I'm sorry, I'm not supporting your income in that.
Here's something new, so he's freaking out.
You're not a dog.
I am.
You're a pedo.
Always. Then again, you want me around, so.
That can go that way. That can go there. This should be ready enough to eat now. Oh boy, that smells amazing. Mm. Sarah. Your favorite. Try it.
I'm not even trying.
Why?
Because it's
Yeah.
fucking good.
One, because you gotta try it before you know what it is, otherwise you might make a judgment on what it is before you even tried it. Sarah loves this. I love it. It's literally the best thing in the entire world during this time of year. I make it every year. Here. Here's it. It's spinach dip.
Oh, I like spinach.
Most people don't.
I do spinach good.
Mmm.
Sometimes on bad months, Mom will make it.
Yep. When that's just the way it's rough goes.
We'll go out if they have something to buy on. Oh, it's right.
What, baby?
Mmm. Slowly but surely getting there. Can't have what you mean.
You have to be trying to make sure that way I can make for my kids.
Ow! Just kicked the
Right
freaking
down.
drawer. Wow. Actually took the skin right off my foot.
Ow.
Ow. Ow! Thanksgiving injury. It's gonna bruise. Not even kidding. It's gonna be all purple by later.
Oh, that's not good.
Do that crap all the freaking time. My
Why
hands
is
are.
this one breaking?
I'm just gonna put it in your mouth.
Yeah, no, look at it, it's already starting to turn all red.
Mom, she wants the airplane.
Freaking bang the crap out of it. That hurt.
Jeez.
Woo!
Why do you do that?
Because I love it. Totally masochistic.
Dude, same.
Fuck.
Dude, same. Sarah still swears on you.
I don't know.
I know you are.
Yes,
Ooh.
I totally am not.
That really hurt. I'm not even kidding, you guys.
Thing is, you hurt yourself a lot, yes. And you're
Like,
very
literally,
rough
that's
with
how
your
quickly
nails.
it's gonna start bruising. Like, what the heck?
I not do it on purpose.
Went from being flesh color to red, now to. Yep, I freaking clapped it real good with this.
Love that.
I love that this.
Why, you're so rough. You just said, you know, something about me.
We didn't have any problems until I brought that up on top of there. So,
Hey, bud.
I'm sorry.
oh, you
I
guys,
don't mean to be that rough. I'm sorry.
you guys are way funny.
It's like, you
Okay,
gotta
I
do
want to
that
be able to show you
slap,
guys how to
like,
do
wait
these
I'm
before
sorry.
I call it a day. So,
Hey, I mean, I guess you'll never mistake anybody for me, right?
was that even intelligible?
I understood what you said, but please finish your mouthful first.
That's okay. It made it easier for her to say it with the whole Jamley watching.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. This video won't be saved anyway. I'm gonna have to delete this right after we finish.
Yeah, but you mean you never know. What?
I'm gonna know, because I know I'm not gonna mistake somebody else for you, or mistake you for somebody else.
Everyone's wearing face masks now.
I know.
You
what
never
look
know.
like.
I'm just kidding. I have to let this cool, you guys, because you can't roll these with Scalding Hot stuffing. So. Oh yeah, that should be enough to make 9. I'm making enough for each of us to have 3 turkey rolls. So I have to let this cool, because otherwise you just can't really roll them with them hot. So there's that. Yeah, not without burning the shit out of yourself. Alrighty. How you doing, thing? You doing good back there? Ooh, that heat is something else coming out of there. Oh, you guys. What's that? There it is. Don't forget you still got your celery and peanut butter, ma'am. Especially because you need that healthy foods. Gotta get that healthy jam on. Yikes. Come on, just shook the crap out of that, you know. Oh, I need this. This is going on top of it. So. And just shake this up really good. So you mix it all up. And then you just put this right over the top of your turkey. It's called perfect chicken, but I didn't hit my toe. I hit the very top of my foot. Like you know how your toes are here and then you've got like this part of your foot, like how your foot comes up. I hit right here on my foot. So I caught it with the top of the actually made it bleed. I didn't even realize it was bleeding. Oops. I'm okay. I am okay though. I do that crap all the time, you guys. So, it's nothing new.
Hey, what's there gets mad at me?
I am the most accident-prone human ever. I mean, my God, we lived in Oklahoma. I'm not even kidding. I tripped over the completely flat surface of the kitchen and broke my own foot by stepping on my own foot.
That sounds like me.
Oh, ouch. Stubbing your toe is a whole new level of ouch.
Yeah, no.
There's something about it, like, especially your pinky toe.
Yeah,
If,
the
if you stub your pinky toe, it's like the world ended.
And at my house, it's always freezing cold, so your toes are always freezing.
Yeah.
Stub them then.
Uh-huh.
Air.
No, thank you. I'd like to keep my toes. Like I was running through the house the one day. This was way back. And I ran through the living room, like around the kitchen, around the dining area, and into the living room. And I slid on the carpet. And Jay had a coffee table that had like a solid base around the bottom.
Ooh.
And I was running to get the phone because we were waiting on information and news about a family member that was dealing with a health issue. So I went flying to go get the phone because I didn't want to miss the call. So I went running. I slid across the carpet and slammed my toes into the solid base of the coffee table. Needless to say, I did break my toe. Like, broke it. But the funniest part about that whole situation is I hit the coffee table, but the hall, see this little doorway right there is? That's how the hallway was, right from where I'm standing. There was a hallway that went down to the rooms. Taylor comes running out of the room. Mom, and I'm like sitting on the floor because I fell, because I slid, and I'm like in tears because I hit my foot so hard, and then I go, this is why we don't run in the house. I was like, this is why we don't run in that. So don't run, because he came running out of the room. And I was like, because I always told him, don't run in the house. I ran in the house. And that's why we don't run in the house.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because accidents happen. And yeah. And when you're a very accident prone person, don't run in the house. You know. Because I think accident proneness can be hereditary. I think it is hereditary. So, you know, just don't run in the house. All right, let's start working on this. This should be, oh yeah, that's definitely, yeah, don't run in the house. It's just not very smart. All right, we are gonna take this beautiful turkey.
It's not running in the house. Tripping over my dad's boots because he left them in the middle of the floor and the room's pitch black.
It smells so good. Okay.
I wasn't running, I was walking.
He's like, I wasn't running.
He's got a big ass black boot. And my house is always pitch black because he covered up all the windows.
Why did he do that?
Because I have to sleep during the day.
Well, sleep in your room during the day with the windows all blocked up, not the whole house.
No, because you want to come out to get water and get blinded.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, that's my family for you.
Really? Okay. Hold on, let me.
And people wonder about it.
Right? I get it.
Yeah,
Okay, so now we're gonna
that's fine. I'll let you do it better.
take this. We're gonna roll this. And you've got yourself a roll. Aw, I'm so happy about that. Thank you. I tried. This definitely is, it's definitely warm to work with, but it works better than trying to do it when it's scalding hot. That's not smart. Don't do this when it's scalding hot. Now I can make the other box for the side dish. Because you gotta have some stuffing on the side if you want. I mean, I don't know how many people like stuffing, but I do. I really love stuffing. Stuffing is super delicious. I don't want to do that first. Right on the edge here. Actually, this is gonna work out pretty good. I was a little worried at first, but I think it's gonna work out pretty good. Oh yeah, that's definitely not gonna hold all 9 in that direction. So we can put you up a little bit. So we can put the other 2 rolls down on the bottom. So. You don't want these too close together because you do want to get gravy between them, so. This is like the perfect thickness in the slices, like seriously. There we go. 3 more, baby, 3 more. Sorry guys if I'm not talking to you right now, just let me get these all rolled up. I want them right up against the side. all that stuff cleaned up in a minute. Now what we're gonna do, let me show you guys. So I take this rotisserie stuff. Well, I'm going to, usually I bake them for about 20 minutes. We're gonna be baking them at 375 for 20 minutes. So. All right. I'll take this stuff. This is something I would have put on the turkey if we had actually done a turkey. So this is like a rotisserie styled seasoning. So if you do like a rotisserie chicken, this works really good on rotisseries. So whenever I do a turkey, I try to do a rotisserie seasoning on it. Oh, we can save the rest of your seasoning for a later date. Now this part's going to be weird to other people, but this is what I do. We're going to smother these. Like when I say smother them, you're smothering them in a ton of gravy. Go figure, now that my hands are wet, I can't open the jar. Smother these little bad boys in some gravy. Give it the wiggle so you get some gravy down underneath. And then you're gonna bake these uncovered. Do not cover them. You want them to kind of get that little glazy type top on them. So these little guys are ready to go in the oven. And then you eat. Because now we've got everything else ready except for the little bread rolls. And those are easy to do. So I'm gonna end the live stream here. I'm gonna wipe down this table over here, or this counter over here, because I've got marks all over the counter again. And I need to clean up again because I try to keep everything done. I've got mashed potatoes to heat up and then everything to just set out and serve. You guys are amazing. So I will talk to y'all later.